Hey, how's it going, Evilos fans? Gonna do a quick video today on my Poshmark experience of getting scammed. So I sold this Coach purse to a lady. This was probably my second sale, and right away I kind of had some weird feelings about it. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe it was just a sixth sense or anything. But I made the sale, took the best offer, and packed it up, shipped it out, put it in a nice premium poly bag and shipped it in a box all nice, and everything was good until they got it on their end. So normally when you sell something and the buyer receives it, they give you feedback and then Poshmark releases the money. It's not like eBay where you sell something, you automatically get the money. So that's what's different about Poshmark. So there's two options. They can either accept it and Poshmark release the payment, or the buyer says there's a problem with the purchase, and the buyer said that there was a purchase or a problem with the purchase on this one, and then they were saying that it was not as described. Which, this is the first time I've ever sold a purse like this. I don't sell women's clothing or accessories, so I try to describe it as best I could. So I accepted the return, and I knew it was going to happen. So I waited for the return to come back, because you have to wait for the return to come back, and then you release the funds to them. It's different ways of Poshmark, safeguarding their buyers and their sellers through this process. So let me show you a quick video on what I got back. Basically, right when I took it out of the bag is when the red flags started coming up. For one, I packed the purse in a plastic bag. Well, not a plastic bag, but a really nice a clear bag that wasn't even, she kind of had this thing, and right away there was a really weird smell to the bag, and it kind of smells like a fake leathery smell. And then I noticed like how vibrant the patterns were, or actually the gray in this, so I was like, it looks totally different. And I noticed right away this pink kind of stain right here. I don't know if you can see it. It looks like almost like a lipstick stain. And I knew something was just off right away. Just my sixth sense was just like, something's not right. So I looked inside, and it just looked way too new for what I sent, because what I sent in was something that was a little worn. And this part's huge. The thing is, like, also this part, there's like a pattern of 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3.5 patterns. On mine, it's 2.5 patterns. The one I sent, I noticed that this part was puffy on the original one. It just looked totally off. So like when I went to go look at the other photos that I sent, I noticed all these different things, and I knew right away that this was the bag, that this was not the bag. I just knew right away when I pulled it out. But I mean, it didn't have this stain, it didn't smell, it looks more vibrant, and that's pretty much how I knew that something was wrong. I think she might have switched like this tag with the original one, the one that I sent in. And I think she might have actually, I don't know where the strap is, but there's like a shoulder strap. I think she might have replaced that too, just to kind of make it like, oh, that it wasn't this. But another thing that gave it away too was the inside of this Coach thing. It looks cheap. It looks like it was pressed really cheap. And the authentic Coach bag, this little kind of tag inside is going to feel a lot better, and it's going to be indented a lot more. The wording is indented, and it's just not a real bag. Like, let's just be straight. I mean, even if it is, it's not the same thing that I sent, and I think that was what she was trying to do. I mean, the stain was, look at that. That's horrible. So what Poshmark has is they have a problem with the return link. So, and you can add photos to it. So what I wanted to do was, plead my case now that I was sent back, different different bag. I mean, it was the same style and everything. And as you can see up here, this is one of the first photos I sent. And to the left is the real authentic bag, and to the right is the one that I got back. And as you can see, the flat area right there, the thicker metal, and this was pretty much like one of the things that just really stuck out to me. Is even the leather, on the right, the one that was sent back looks a little newer, and it smelled like kind of funny and everything. Here is the inside tag. As you can see, the left is the one that I sent in, and the right is the one I got back. You could see an obvious quality difference as far as the embossing. An original authentic Coach bag will have premium leather, and the embossing will be really premium. As you can see on the right, the embossing is really light. It totally looks totally off. So I mean, this was another photo that I sent them showing the differences between the two. And lastly, we have this photo of the two side by side. As you can see, the one on the left is what I sent, and it's got a darker kind of look to it. The one on the right has a new vibrant color to it. And as you can see, that lipstick stain is not there. The thing that was so obvious to me, not only that the one that was returned was so vibrant, that the smell was just weird too. As you can see, also the C logo on the one that was returned, there's an extra one. The one on the left, there's two whole logos and then a half a logo. The two little side leather things on the bottom are huge. I mean, even look at the one that was returned, how the top of it tapers in, where the one that was sent was more square and it just lines up. It was just totally off. I mean, she tried to pull a fast one on me, and I wasn't having it. So these are the three photos that I sent into Poshmark to kind of plead my case about it. And I had some issues with that, and we're going to get into that right now. So as you see, if you go into your sales page, there's a little drop down here that says report return issue or problem with return. And what I did is I clicked that, I filled that out. I never got a confirmation from Poshmark, which I thought was weird, because I know if you don't say you had a problem with it within 3 days, they'll release the money right back to the buyer. So they could have got away with this. And I sent 3 different times thinking like, oh, maybe I did it wrong, but I never got a confirmation, which, to me, I think out of all this, Poshmark should send confirmations, email confirmations when you click this report and you send it in. I never got a confirmation, so I was kind of getting scared that, the 3 days were going to pass and, this buyer was going to get away with this. So what I did is there's also another option in the app to send Poshmark a direct message. So once I emailed Poshmark directly through the app, it took them 2 whole days to get back to me. I was kind of getting worried that, they weren't even going to get back to me. So I was like, man, this is just a really messed up system that they got, because, I never got a confirmation for sending it through, the issue with the return through the app. I even went on the website on my laptop and sent it that way. I never got a confirmation for that. So yesterday I finally got an email from Poshmark, and let me read what they put. It says, hello, thank you for submitting your return for review. In these situations, it's difficult for our team to determine the order's original condition. Our team carefully reviews all cases and user details to make the best decision we can. We want to highlight that from our experience, most claims come from honest oversights from either party. However, we understand your concern and want to assure you that the appropriate action will be taken. Rest assured, all return cases are noted to prevent future issues. We truly value you as a member of our community. As a courtesy, we have added your earnings to your balance for this order. We apologize for any inconvenience this may have caused. Sincerely, Poshmark Community Team. And sure enough, I went to my account and saw that the funds were put right in there. I deposited them right into my account, and I was very curious to see the buyer's account, just to see if if they got suspended or if anything happened. And to my surprise, their shop was showing doesn't have any listings. So they actually went in and actually did something about this, which I thought was amazing. Like, I don't know what's going to happen with this seller. I don't know if this is kind of a temporary thing for them, but I'm glad Poshmark took immediate action with this seller. So my case, was a success. I felt that Poshmark did what they should have done. I feel that their problem with return system definitely needs to be worked out, where they need to send you an email confirmation. I feel like the only way this got looked at was that I sent them a direct email with the purchase ID, and that seemed to have got through to somebody. So with that, I just want to say, if you ever have this problem, which I doubt no one's really going to have this problem. I mean, this is like a rare occurrence, but what you need to do is you need to take good pictures of what you got. You need to you got to plead your case. I mean, that's the bottom line. You plead your case, you show the evidence. This seller was clearly sending something back that wasn't what I sent in. Poshmark sided with me. Everything worked out. And I just wanted to create this video to let you guys know, what you need to do. You need to take the pictures. You need to send them, fill out the little a problem with return form, but also send them a direct message, a direct email. That is very important also. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope someone out there, is going to benefit from this information. I love Poshmark. I like the fact that, it's a different kind of feeling of a site. Like, I feel like I'm like one of the only guys on that site for now. So, it's really cool to see, other guys and what they're selling. And so I just wanted to create this video and let you guys know of my whole situation with this thing. And I really appreciate the views and the likes and my new subscribers. So thank you all very much, and have a good one.